God, you look
Welcome
good,
to our Memorial Day observance. It's sponsored by the Events Committee. I would like to thank Rob Evans and Paul Cardos, our two sound experts, for setting up the sound system inside and out, and to Tom Sacco and John Cascone for setting up the chairs, podium, etc. Please join me in the flag salute, followed by the singing of the national anthem with Art Siemens, Herb Mortkoff, and Ray Dean leading us in God Bless America. All flag salute.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all.
Join us.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you, Arch, Ray, and Herb. Memorial Day, originally called Decoration Day, is a day of remembrance for those who died serving our country. Each year we reflect on the 1.4 million U.S. military men and women who since the Revolutionary War have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. We also recognize the 43 million men and women who served the military during wartime and millions of veterans who are alive today, many of whom we proudly recognize are with us. Memorial Day is not the same as Veterans Day. Memorial Day honors those who gave their lives. Veterans Day honors all veterans. As a nation, we rely entirely on a military made up of volunteers. We are calling on a very small percentage of our fellow citizens to risk their lives on behalf of all of us. We should recognize how much we have asked of so few, particularly in the years since 2001.
By honoring the fallen countrymen and women, preserving their memories, remembering the services and sacrifices, and passing on the memories to the future generations. We are here today to honor these heroes who are not here with us, and to remember their achievements, their courage, their dedication, and to say thank you for your sacrifice. I would also like to acknowledge, like Gloria has done, and thank all of those who are here today with us, who put on a uniform and serve the country, and who have fought to protect the American way. You and other vets have answered the call of duty to defend freedom time and time again. You've defended democracy, which us as a people have defined us. So this Memorial Day, please let us not forget the current and past sacrifices of all our servicemen and women. Please pray for their families, pray for the armed services that we have overseas, pray for their willingness to spend today away from their families so that we may spend today with ours. Honor them all, and again, thank you for being here. God bless all you vets. Thank you for my freedom and my families, and God bless you all.
Herb Mortkoff, please step forward. Herb served in the United States Army from 1954 to 57. He spent 2 years in Germany singing in USO shows and emceeing the shows. Herb will now recite in Flanders Field.
Just to give you a little background, it's the world's most famous war memorial poem. It was composed by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae at the battlefront on May 3rd, 1915, during the Second Battle of Ypres in Belgium. And he wrote this in hand. In Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the lark still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Thank you, Herb. Phil Migliarese, please step forward. Phil is a Korean War veteran who served from 1951 to 1953 with the 6th Infantry Regiment in Berlin, Germany. Along with the Allied powers, his regiment was responsible for guarding of Nazi war criminals in Spandau Prison, Berlin, Germany. Phil will now place the wreath. Joe Ackery, please step forward. Joe. Joe served in the United States Coast Guard from August 1965 to January 1970. He took his basic training in Cape May, New Jersey. From January 66 to November of 67, Joe served aboard the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Winnebago, 14th Coast Guard District, Sand Island, Hawaii. From January to April of 1968, Joe attended Damage Control School, Governor's Island, New York. Joe will raise the flag when taps are played. Playing taps is one of the ways Americans honor members of the armed services who have lost their lives. Soldiers began playing this famous melody at the time of the Civil War. Taps developed from a French bugle signal played to tell the soldiers to put out their fires and go to bed. Today, the military still plays taps and signals lights out. It is also played at military funerals and memorial services. Today, we are fortunate this morning to have Peter Sukiel. Peter is an 11th grader at West Milford High School. He is in the jazz and marching bands, and he gives music lessons to middle school students. Peter plays the trumpet and the piano. Joe will now raise the flag to full staff as Peter plays taps. Lord, please hold our troops in your loving hands. Protect them as they protect us. Bless them and their families for the selfless acts they perform for us in our time of need. Bring them home safely and comfort those who mourn the loss of a loved one. Bless all who have bravely laid down their lives for our country so that we may live in freedom. They gave their tomorrows so that we could have our todays. As we recall the efforts and sacrifices of others, may we be inspired to increase our own commitment to the betterment of our community, our country, and our world. May the day come soon when nations shall not lift up sword against nation, and we will have peace throughout the world. And let us all say, Amen.
Amen.
Please join us in the clubhouse for patriotic songs led by Art Siemens, Herb Mordkoff, and Ray Dean, accompanied by Rob Evans on the piano, followed by refreshments provided by the events committee. Thank you all for attending and have a nice Memorial Day.